this live in for 1 o'clock because why not? But here we are. So today my plan is to Right, okay. Sorry for the quick interruption that was. But like I said, we are live in the fish room, because why not? Let me check the sound a minute though. Check. 1 2 1 2 1 2. Test. Can't hear anything. Right, okay. Sorry for the. Okay, we are on. That's good. Okay. My plan today, I've got a few plans. I want to do some water changes. That is for sure. Definitely on, well, these tanks here need water change because they've had a deworming treatment. So we need to we need to do a water change to get the potential worms out. That's how it works with a worming treatment. So definitely there I want to do a water change. Other than that, I'm not too sure. We'll have a look what else we can do. But I'll start off with that because we need to do a water change there. So, I think I'll just start off by, actually maybe first by taking the filter out. That seems like a pretty good plan, because that will probably also house part of the bacteria, if not, or bacteria I say, worms I mean. Like yeah, there's a bit of junk. Now, I don't know if they have worms, this was just preventative, to be honest with you. But still, it's good to do that every now and then. Whoops. And if I can't, so when I'm like this, I can't really see the chat, so yeah. So I'm simply just going to go around a little bit, suck up the things I can see. Now the water's not that dirty because, well, we did a water change recently, so, but we just need to do this water change for the treatment, otherwise the treatment's no point, because then you're getting the worms out, but you're not getting them out of the tank, so, like you're getting them out of the fish, but not out of the tank. And that means they can then re-eat them and things like that, you know? So, let me just open this up, then I'll get the hose out and everything like that. Get that set up a minute. Give me a second. There we go. get the hose in. Hit that like button, by the way. Don't forget to hit that like. I'm just closing this up a minute and then we can continue with the water changes. Right, that is about, let's see, 3, 2, 1. There we go, that will be good. Okay, so I do have this sponge filter here. I'm just going to squeeze it out. And actually, I'll probably rinse it under the tap. Now, I can do that here because we have no chlorines in the tap water. So we are safe to do that. But if you are in a place where you can't do that, well then, you don't want to be doing that, of course. But I just want to do it just to really clean everything out. You know, give everything a real good clean. And then we should be good. Because there shouldn't, or at least the fish shouldn't have any type of worms anymore, so that's good. And I don't think they had worms, to be honest with you. Maybe just tiny, I don't know, maybe some tiny ones, but nothing too major. But sometimes just good to do this preventative. Then it can cause you a lot of trouble and hassle if you don't do it, you know. Let's see. Hey Chris, how you doing? Nice to see you. Hope you're doing alright. Okay, I think what I'll do, I quickly want to get a, I'm going to throw away the sponge because it's quite old. I will, though, get this in a minute. So, let's take this, place our sponge back in. And then, just for now, I'll just place it down there. Now, but I'm going to get a new sponge because this one's kind of had it. Jim's Fish, nice to see you, eh? Long time no see. I've seen you before, but it's quite a while ago. Nice to see you in here again. Hope you're doing alright. Right, let me get myself a new sponge. Let's go with a pink. Why not? Let's do pink. It does smell a bit weird. Oh, I know why. Let's give it a rinse first before we use it. There we go, that should smell a bit better. Here we go. We got 8 people in, 7 likes, not bad. Hit that like button, you guys. Hit that like button. It's free. You can just double tap your screen and then the stream should like, or you should, that's the way you like the stream, if you know what I mean. Right, so my plan also with these Discus now, since they've been treated now and everything should be good, I really want to breed them. So I'm going to get this tank ready for breeding conditions. So I'm going to be lowering the TDS with reverse osmosis water. And also just making sure it's just a good, nice, clean tank that they can, well, breed in. You know? So that is the plan for today for these guys. I'll just put that in the corner, why not? And then see if we need to do any type of cleaning here. It's not too dirty because, like I said, we only cleaned this about a week ago. A bit over a week actually. But still. So we'll start draining here. They also look like they're in the breeding mode, which is good. I do want to make sure that they don't get stuck in any type of way. Come on, move yourself, don't, yeah, there we go. There we go, that can drain out nicely. My arm's wet now. Working and listening, cool. All good. Yeah. Okay, we're looking good so far. Quite happy with this. Gonna move on to the next tank now. Whoops. So we'll move on to this tank, which is a angelfish tank, only I'm not sure if this is a real pair or not. That's the question I still have. After about, well, I've been in here like 2 weeks, I'd say. But still the question is, because I think this was, so these were in my community tank inside, in my display, my jewel. And I thought, well, I definitely had eggs there, because I had those, I saw those, and I even took them out. And I thought it was from this pair, but maybe I wasn't 100% sure, so hopefully this is the pair, and they will start breeding and lay some eggs. But if not, well then, maybe what I'll do, there's 2 other ones that look exactly the same. I might take those out, put them in here, and then surely we'll see if, you know, which ones pair up. Because maybe I chose the wrong ones. That is, of course, a possibility. Quite likely as well, because basically the other ones that I have is another platinum and another gold. So there's a strong chance I, took the wrong ones. So if that is the case, I want to make sure that I get it right this time around. Alright, I need to measure the TDS for this because I think that it's a little on the high side for breeding. Actually, I'm pretty sure it is because, yeah, that's probably the case. Hi Jesse, how you doing? Nice to see you. Hope you're doing alright. Alright, so what I'll do here is first give the glass a scrub rather. I don't tend to use a razor blade that much anymore. Just because the sponge is easiest and it works for almost everything that I need it for, so why wouldn't I use it? Right. Happy New Year, by the way, to everybody. It is the 2nd of January right now. So, yeah, hope everyone had a good New Year, or good start to the New Year, I must say. So, yeah. Right. I think we're about good as can get with this. I'll take the cone out just to give that a little clean, because why not? And I'll just start draining actually, because there's not much more to do but to drain in this tank. And clean the filter. So I'll take that out. Whoops. All right. There we go. Oh wait, the thing is loose. That is not what we want. Let's get that reattached. It's giving some really fine bubbles. Not too bad. Alright, let's check on chat for a minute. Doing well. Happy New Year to you as well, thank you. Got to feed the fish and head to work. First day back. It's all the holiday and vacation time off. Yeah, that is the reality, isn't it? Back to work and things like that, so good luck there. And yeah. We got 17 people in here, only 9 likes though. Hit that like, double tap your screen. Hit the like, because that's what we need those likes. Because those likes help me out. Like a ton. So, yeah. And also, the likes are free. So they don't cost you anything. But you do support me in that way. So, you know. Right, move it, angels. Move it out. Yeah, I'm definitely going to get those other angels in here. And then just see if they lay eggs and which pair up. Because I'm almost certain there's a pair in the mix somewhere there. I mean, there's got to be. You know. And there is definitely, because I had eggs, so... But maybe it is this pair, but they just haven't gotten settled yet, and that's why they haven't laid any eggs. Maybe that's the case. Who knows? That's the thing with fish. You can't really ask them, can you? I mean, you can ask them, but you likely won't get an answer. Also, these baby angels are growing well down here. Those are the ones I didn't breed those, so I don't know if you can see them, but they're down here in this middle bottom tank. I bought those from the wholesaler. Those are not bred by me, but they're doing really well and really nice colors as well. So I'm quite happy with the way they are turning out, which is good. Okay. Happy with that sponge filter. There we go, get that nicely in the corner. And then we can move on to the last tank for this row. Right. There we go. Hello, Mr. G, how are you doing? Nice to see you. Hope you're doing alright. Hope you're doing alright. Okay, let's see. So what I wanted to do real quick, because I just saw the spot, is that there. Just take that out. Right, I'm going to measure the TDS a minute for that tank. I want to know what the TDS is. 25 people in here, not bad, not bad. 12 likes already. So half of you have not hit the like. Hit that like. Oh yeah. Let's see, TDS, no, that's pH. We can do, well, we could do the pH as well, but TDS is what I want to know. What I want to know. Right, my guess is 450. Okay, not too bad. 379, 379. Not too bad. That's not too bad, actually. What's this one then? 336. Okay, we're not doing too bad for TDS. We're not doing too bad. 346, okay. 322, so what was this again? 335, okay. And what about over here? So 335. It's about the same. So that's not too bad. So if I just fill that with right, let's turn that off. If I just fill that with reverse osmosis water, because it's about half, that should bring it down to 100. I would say 150. 150, 200, so that'll be good. My TDS meter needs batteries. Then get some batteries and get them working again. Because TDS meters are great. Well, it depends if you need them. Like, sometimes you don't really need them, but for some things like this, you do. So, yeah. Right, next up is this Discus pair tank, Neo and Nova. These do have names. The other ones don't. Now, I also want to breed these again. Actually, I just want to breed all the Discus, actually. So, I want to have probably... That's the thing. Do I now put reverse osmosis for these? Because... The issue is I can't drain this tank separately. That's my issue, you see. Like, I have to drain all three to also drain this. So it's like, what do I do? I could first fill this with reverse osmosis. You know, get that done. Then, tomorrow, re-drain that other one over there and fill that with reverse osmosis. Or I could just fill this a bit with tap water and then fill the rest tomorrow. I'm not sure. It's always a dilemma with these things. Anyway, let's first take this out. A minute. Here we go. Here we go. SWFL, nice to see you. Working and lurking, awesome. Hope you're doing alright. So if empty 60 litre, what would you put in it? Heavily planted. You mean you've taken all the fish out, but you still have it like scaped and things? 60 litre. So what I'd probably do, so if it's completely like no fish at all, I mean it depends what you already have. I would go definitely a schooling fish. So actually probably I'd go Harlequin rasboras. Because those are pretty cool and underrated in my opinion. So Harlequins I would go for. Then I would go with a Corridors on the bottom, can be any one. Maybe the albino, because the albino is pretty cool. And then some kind of feature fish. Maybe even the dwarf gouramis. The ones I've got over here. The Trichogasta lalia. Those are pretty cool. Rescape but no fishes. Ah, right, gotcha. Yeah, so I would go, I'll show you over here, because I got them all in stock. Would you believe it? So I would go Harlequin rasboras as schooling fish, just because they're pretty cool. They look cool. Then I was saying these as feature fish. These guys over here, these dwarf gouramis. The males are pretty nice. And they're just focused on the the rummy noses. But yeah, those are the males there. Females are a bit more bland. But males are really nice, so you could do like a pair of those. And then on the bottom, some cories. I would say in some of these, the albinos. Depending on, you know, you could do those. All these Serpe tetras are also really nice, actually. I mean, there's so many things you can do, right? You can do so many things, so... I thought pea puffers also super. You can do actually pea puffers are really good as well. I'm getting new ones in tomorrow. They'll be going in here. But yeah, pea puffers are really nice. So yeah, pea puffers. That's also a really good one. But then with pea puffers, I don't know what I would put with them. Probably not too much. You see, that's the only thing. So it depends. Do you want like a species only tank? Do you want? Yeah, it depends what you want. To be honest with you. Oops. Right, I'm just going to give this a quick scrub down. Because again, it's really not too dirty because it's been cleaned about 1 week ago. What is it, on the 25th? Oh yeah, it was Christmas Day, didn't I? Yes, that's 1 week ago. Christmas is already 1 week ago, isn't that crazy? That is mad. Right, I'm going to take this out a minute. The filter. Here we go. By the way, the live stream, so I always do a live stream on a Thursday night, right? The fantastic Thursday live stream. I'll be going live tonight, but I'll be going live 2 hours earlier because the darts are on. And I've been following the darts lately, and I'm quite enjoying them. And the Dutch guy, Michael van Gerwen, is in the semi-final. So I'm going to watch him, and he's on during my live stream usually. So that's why I'm going live 2 hours earlier. So keep note of that. If you got your notifications on, you'll get notified anyway. So yeah, if you haven't done that, go ahead and do that. But I am going to drain this out now. But yeah, because the darts are on, so it's just a one-off. Next week we'll be back to normal. And no changes then. So it's just for today. Because I wouldn't want to miss the dart. And then later, the match after that is Luke Littler, of course. Which that will be a good match as well. Because he's great. Does anybody else in the chat watch darts or interested in darts, play darts? I do tend to play now quite a bit. I'm quite enjoying it, so. Right, here we go. Okay. That is clean. So at least that is done. Oh, whoops. There we go. And then get this on. Now we'll be good to go. Just quickly drain a few more particles out because I can see some stuff laying around. So I want to get that out. Because like I said, the deworming treatment only has effect if you take all the junk out afterwards. So otherwise there's no point doing a dewormer treatment, I can tell you now. So yeah, that's what I'm quickly doing now. Also might need to that heater is kind of... That's going to burn out otherwise if I don't fill that up quickly. So what I'll quickly do is close these up, get this flowing. Right, I'll get it flowing, wait a minute. Because then at least the heater won't burn through. Ideally you would just turn your heaters off. But I know with this setup, I can kind of leave it and then we should be good. Yeah, look, that's filling up. Okay, nice. So I'll just close these up as well. I'll have a little look at chat now because I haven't checked on chat for a while. Probably stuff about darts in the comments now, isn't there? Let's have a look. We've got 50 people in here. Not bad. Hit the like button, you guys. Hit the like. Abano, anything freaked me out. Okay. I got the boy a dartboard for Christmas and went down like a lead balloon. He asked for it, bought it, £90. Never even looked at it. Well, that's a shame. Hopefully you can use it though. Hiya Mickey, how you doing? Nice to see you. Hi Marcel, nice to see you. How do you keep your passion for fish when it's also your work? I work at a pet shop and lost my magic after 5 years of keeping and 1 year of working. So I know what you mean. I will say, so let's see. So I lost my magic after 5 years of keeping 1 year. Yeah, so the thing is, I have said this before, fish keeping like for myself is less exciting than before, because before I'd be like really excited when I got to set up a new tank or get new fish that I never kept before. But now it's more like, well, I've got everything, I've kept almost everything, like not everything of course, but a lot of stuff, and then it's a bit more not boring. I don't know, it's weird. I know what you mean though, I know what you mean, because I've got the same thing. And definitely also like going to fish shops and things like that. I don't tend to do, well, I don't really go to fish shops anymore. The only reason I would go to a fish shop is do like a fish shop tour or something like that. So I don't really just for fun go, well, I would say I would go to a fish shop for fun. But not like to just buy stuff because, well, I don't need to do that, you know? So it has kind of lost its thing there, which is a shame. But on the other hand, I've got all of this and I do find enjoyment just out of this and keeping everything that I have here. So yeah, it's a difficult one. I know what you mean though. I know what you mean. Hi Timmy, how are you doing? Nice to see you. Right, so this is filling up. That is good. That will be filling up. And here we want reverse osmosis water. So what we do for that is get our hose. And then I've got a smart little gadget, or it's not really a gadget, but a gimmick more than anything, I would say. Right, this is the reverse osmosis water. And what I can simply do, which I find really cool myself, is watch this. If I go to my app here, I press this, RO pump goes on. Watch this, water comes out. Boom. Just like so. And yeah, I just got it on a Wi-Fi timer, the pump then. And it works. It works really well, so I'm happy with that. And it's just a fun way, easier way of doing it. Now I'm into newts and frogs, but yeah, I know what you mean. I get what you mean. And I don't think it will ever come back the same way it used to be. It just, because you get more experience and things like that, it won't come back. The thing now, where I get my enjoyment from now is more like selling the fish, breeding fish. You know, over here, this rack is all breeding. And I really find enjoyment out of that, you know, breeding different things. Like just seeing all these little zebra Daniel fry. But also these are neon dwarf rainbow fish fry. I got absolutely hundreds in here. I don't know if you can see them. You might be able to see them on the surface here, but there are hundreds. And just seeing that is where I get my enjoyment from now, I would say. So breeding fish, but also just selling fish. You know, when I have customers come in here, they buy fish. I don't know, it's just fun. So that's mainly where I get the enjoyment of. And also unboxing of fish orders. That's always fun. That never gets boring, really. So yeah. Hi Craig, nice to see you. How are you doing? Hope you're doing all right. So are the tanks of the shrimp project ready? So not quite. It's going to take another few, I would say another month. Because down here, these tanks I'll be turning into a shrimp breeding project. But you can see these guppies. I still need them to grow out for my experiment. And then we'll get the results. Once I got the results, then these will become shrimp tanks. So I think a couple more weeks, and then we should be good. I'm building an auto water train or change probably system for my 19-gallon tanks. Nice. 9, 10-gallon tanks. Cool. That'll be good. Auto water change is so nice. Like this is semi-auto water change, I would say, because I can drain really easily and fill up pretty easily, but it's still manual, if you know what I mean. So that is the thing. But yeah. Right, so what I do want to make sure is that I'm not doing this too quick. Like dropping the TDS. It was 335, I think. Let's check what it's up at now. 227. So I don't want to drop too quick because I remember last time this male did not react well to dropping the TDS so quickly. What I'll likely do is actually, I'll take this. So this is just tap water. I'll fill both tap water and RO water. Hopefully that way we can get the perfect balance. That's my hope at least. So let's see. Probably the TDS will go up now. How can I, wait, clear, oh clear. 207. Yet what's that coming out as? Yeah, that won't give a reading, will it? 200, 194. Because, oh whoops, you gotta remember, the more reverse osmosis goes in here, it means the fish will take up more water, like their cells, because that's how osmosis works, right? I think if we can fill both, so this will stay at a 194. It's going to 149, 158. I think I want to get it below 200, 100%. That's for sure. Below 200. Oh, that's quite warm now. Below 200. Actually, around the 150 range will be good. Then it wouldn't be a massive shock for them. Because you don't want them to have osmotic shock, you know. That's the only concern I might have. So I think filling both at the same time is a good thing. Because that means 158. Yeah, we're about, that's good. I'll just keep that going. I'm on microsiemens now. No, I don't want microsiemens. TDS. Parts per million. Okay. Let me check chat a minute. Maybe you can try shrimp or crayfish if you're bored with fish. Yeah. Where are you streaming from right now? So I'm in the Netherlands. This is my fish room slash shop slash garage, all in one really. But yeah, I think with a ppm of 158, I'll just take this out and then we should let it fill up with reverse osmosis. Then it'll drop. Oh wait. Then it'll drop just a tiny bit more, and then it'll be good. Hopefully the male reacts well to this, because I do remember last time he was like not having it. Why is the ppm not going down? 159. Okay, we're about good. So what I'll do here is I can stop the pump from my phone, of course. Just like that. So I stop the pump, and then the rest will drain back into the tote. There we go, we're looking good now. I'll probably roll this back up for now. Let's have a little look in chat. I got all the tanks drilled and bulkheads in. Nice. Hello, Matt. Nice to see you. I think that's the thing. You have to find different things in the same hobby. I used to love growing flowers when I was younger, but after working in a plant nursery for 15 years, I now grow veg. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You think here I could show you what I'm working? It's a legit system that will live for a long time, healthy. What are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about. I do keep 5 tanks of saltwater fish too. Nice. See, that's the thing. I haven't. So probably once I get bored of freshwater, which will still take a while, then I still have saltwater, of course. So because I've never had a saltwater tank. So I guess that's one of the things that I could do is like, you know, go into saltwater, try that out. Because that's a whole different world, I know for sure, from people that have, you know, friends and family that have had saltwater. It's a whole different story. So, you know. Whoops. I didn't really want that. Get that in there. Okay, good. So filling up. 39 of you here, but still 15 likes. Hit that like. It's free. Doesn't cost you anything. Hit the like. Right, let's see. What do you guys think the TDS is? It's 165. I think we're good there. Let's check down here then. Whoops, that's got wet. We don't want that wet because that's not waterproof. I do remember that. 240, okay, not bad, not bad. What about these here? 246, okay, alright. I want to measure the TDS of my tap water actually. Let's get a little container. See what it's like. Hey Niels, nice to see you. Happy New Year to you too. Hope you're doing alright. Alright, let me get some of my tap water. Test what the TDS is. So I got some of my tap water here. Let's have a look. Alright, so my tap water is 237 at the moment. So not too bad. I would like it'd be so nice if it would be a bit lower, to be honest with you. 237 is alright. Yeah, a bit lower would be even nicer, wouldn't it? Saltwater is definitely more expensive to maintain. Yeah, true. I've never kept fresh. I'm looking at setting up a planted tank at the moment though. Ah, cool. Well, I would say if you've done saltwater, freshwater is 100 times easier. Like so much easier. And you'll fly through it. Like, It's not difficult. The only thing is in freshwater you have to keep plants alive. Well, you don't have to, but that is one of the goals, isn't it? To keep a nice freshwater plant tank. So if you got any questions, let me know. Because I've been keeping planted tanks and freshwater fish for, well, over 10 years now. So yeah, I know the odd thing about them. And I got a ton of videos on my channel, of course. So. Thinking about freshwater, you got to try shrimp. Yeah, I had 100 mils RO on 500 mils, more or less. Okay, so you, so what's your TDS out of the tap then? I just measured mine. Mine is 237. So, yeah. Okay, the discus. So the male is. He's reacting okay to. I remember last time I did this, the male wasn't too good. He gotta say they were quite new then, but the male did not react that well to it and was like really sad and depressed. And then I figured it's probably the TDS. So then I switched him back to normal tap water and he was fine. But now I've dropped it about half, so maybe that's too quick as well. I'm not sure. We'll find out. Over the coming few, they'll need to get adjusted, of course. But I think they should be all right. I am going to move. Of course, also the tap water. This water is a bit cooler. I'll just move this to center, so they got the cone in center. I think that's always good. I did have it in the corner, but I think in the center is better. I have 52 tanks, breed fish, and I plan on selling fish when I retire in a year. Any recommendations on starting my new business? That's great. That's cool. Any tips? So I would say just, well, if you're just breeding fish, just breed fish. You know, try to breed as many as you can, because the more you breed, eventually the more you can sell. Which will make you more money in the end, right? And even if you breed too many, then sell the excess at a lower price. Like, not too low, but like a little lower price. Because in the end, you still make money off them. And you might be able to sell to shops and maybe even wholesalers, depending on how many fish you breed, of course. But I think it's the same as anything, depends what you want to keep. I have one tank with mixed reef corals and the others are fish with soft corals and they just run on external fill. Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. I think if I were to do salt water, I'd probably just do it as freshwater, or like the same methods that I use in freshwater, but then in salt water, because, you know, I think that will work probably for most of the things. But what do you guys think of these discus then? They still need names. They still don't have any names. If you got any suggestions, let me know. I was thinking of doing like this, like a stream where people can then donate with a name suggestion, and then the highest donator of the name suggestion wins. Because then that way, I don't know. Because I don't know what would be a other fair way of picking what names they are. So. Yeah, anyway, they're doing well. This is nearly full, so I'll probably then stop filling in a minute. And that's about now. All right. So we got this row done then, which is good. That's what I wanted to get done today. Didn't really need to do, well, we can do some other things, of course. Ask AI to choose a name. I sell 22 local fish stores now. Or two stores. Okay, that's not bad, you know. That's pretty good, you know. I mean, you can of course also sell direct to consumer for a higher price, but that does involve, I would say, a bit more work because, well, like a normal customer will take less fish off you, but at a higher price, and it takes a bit more of your time. So it depends what you want to do. Thing is, because you're in Florida, right? So That's quite nice, like the climate, because you could technically even keep fish outside. I think year-round well, I don't know. Maybe you can't year-round, but at least a big part of the year you probably can keep fish outside. So that means you don't really have that many energy costs, which, that's great. Right, I'm just cleaning this glass a little bit. So, these guys are looking fine. Seems that one still has kind of like worms or something. Yeah, it's a bit weird. Also, I'm going to be probably placing these guys back because, yeah, they are not doing anything. So place those back. Probably get the other two then in here. Yeah, these discus are doing fine. We'll give them a little second and then we might feed them. So, let's see. I measure 130 straight from the tap. Does that rise when temp goes up or when time passes? According to the water site, I have 7.8 pH and high side on hot. That's really good. 130 is quite nice. That is pretty low, actually. I haven't actually checked what our water supply says, like what the things are. I'm sure I can find that out though. But yeah. Right, let's see. So it's now the 2nd of January. So we can take this off and then fill in 2nd of January for this one. 2nd 01. There we go, all done. Right, with that out of the way, I don't think I want to do these tanks down here. Maybe though. I would have my members suggest a name, pick a name from the members list, and have all the subscribers picked on the real name from that list. So you mean my members, right? So my members on YouTube, they suggest a name, pick a name from the members list, then have all the subscribers picked on the real name from that list. But do you mean then I take multiple names from my members? I could do that. I could say to my members, like, come up with some names, then I'll choose like maybe two of them, and then put them in a poll on YouTube for everybody, and then they can choose. Maybe that's a good way of doing it, I guess. Hi Greg, nice to see you. How are you doing? I have 3 breeding pair of electric blue cars right now. Nice. It has to be online. Many tanks outside. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Not low enough to not get hard water stripes full. Right, yeah, but you will have low enough to breed discus from your tap. That is really nice. Because like you see, like these will breed. That's the male. He's fired up. It's gone really dark as well, which that's what discus do. Because the young are attracted to dark objects. So hopefully these breed. That would be really good. And get some babies out of them. And these will hopefully breed as well. But yeah, but that's a good idea with the members. I am trying to do, so at the moment I'm actually doing quite a lot for my members. So if you're not a member already, you can join my membership. Link is somewhere. I don't know where the link is. Wait, I have an idea. If I go here, and then go here, and then there's 45 of you guys in here. Nice one. If I do this, then technically it should get the... it should... There you go. There's the link to join to become a member. I think it's also in, like, you can do it if you're on a PC or... I don't know how that works. But anyway, you can become a member if you want. Because at the moment I do actually... So a lot of behind the scenes things, members only posts, but also members only videos, which I've been doing now weekly. So every Wednesday I do a members only video. So if you're interested in that kind of thing, it basically just gives you, well, I give you updates and things going on. Then yeah, click that join button, become a member, and I will appreciate it. Because it does help me out. Definitely. Get a list for members and have members. Oh, you mean, so you mean, wait, so do you mean the members choose, or do I make a list and then the members vote? Which way around? Oh, these are looking beautiful. Right, should I do a water change on these tanks? It's not necessary, but that'd be good. Yeah. Let's maybe do that. Or should I? I don't know. No, I'll probably do a water change on this rack here. Let's do a water change on this rack instead. 50 of you in here. Nice to see everybody. Hit that subscribe button if you're not already. Hit the subscribe. Oh yeah. Because I'm trying to reach 7,000 subscribers by, well, I was going to say by the end of this year, but the year has ended already. But we were close. We just about didn't hit it, but close. So, yeah, subscribe. Right, so am I going to do these? Yes or no? I guess I could. All I would need to do is just take these out. I'll just do them in the background here. Because I got the hose out now, and, you know, because I got it out, why not? But I'm not going to clean anything. I'm just going to do a water change, that's all. But that'll be fine. Yeah, I do want to clean these guys out a little bit. Just some simple cleaning as well. Loving the Adam 7 fish tank stick. Yeah, so that's here. Because that was from when Adam came over. I think I'm one of the first to get his sticker, by the way. Because he came over and he brought the sticker as well. So I thought, you know, put it there. That'll be good. And I want to get more stickers of people and like fill this whole thing. You can also, if you want, if you got a sticker of yours, your channel or whatever, you can send it to me. And then I'll place it there, which is kind of free promotion for your own channel, because this is usually in videos and things. So I've also got this Aquarium nerd sticker, but it's kind of peeling off, which is annoying. I want it to stick, but it's not sticking that well. And then here I got my old logo actually, but I got a new logo now. By the way, what do you guys think of the new logo? Do you guys like it? Because I got the new logo. And yeah. Should we do a poll here? I'm going to do a poll. Have you... Wait. Here. No, what am I doing? Have you hit... Yeah, hit please. Hit the like button. Button yet. Question mark. Yes. No. There we go. Then we can get some insight on who is not. Well, actually, you can't see who clicks yes and who no. That's unfortunate, isn't it? That is unfortunate. Anyway, that's pretty much drained. So let's drain this then as well. Here we go. And then we'll start working. So what I want to do here is, I think, let's see. So the filters could be cleaned and do a little water change, because it's been about 2 weeks. So we'll just do like a full clean for these tanks and then we'll be good. Liked. Awesome. Awesome. Ooh, 4 votes for yes. Okay, okay. Okay, not bad, not bad. Right, let me get this up a bit. Where should we start? Let's start up here, because that's the most difficult and the most painful and just annoying. Because it's so high up, I can barely... So I can get up there, but then the issue is I nearly hit my head, which that's the annoying part. You know, like so. I will say these bottoms are quite clean, so there's really not much junk at all. So all I'm doing is just quickly doing this so I can clean the filter mainly. So I got a bit of water and just clean any stuff that's here on the floor. But like I said, there's really not much. I will give everything a little scrub, because why not? See, sometimes I have to go right up here, and then I can just about fit. Give the front glass a little clean. Why not? Nothing too crazy. And the back maybe a bit. And then this side. It's really, if you keep on top of your maintenance, it's really not too difficult. You know, all I have to do is just go around a bit like that, and then that's done. Then just get the filter out, give it a quick little clean. Right, let me first start draining this final tank, because otherwise we're just waiting for nothing. There we go, because then they get fresh water. And, you know, fresh water is the key to everything. Like, if you've got sick fish, instead of treating them, probably the best treatment is water changes. Like, honestly, if you keep fish in 100% clean water, they'll recover real quick. You can even add some salt, of course, to boost that. But that's always the best remedy, to be honest with you. I might even add some salt to these tanks down here because, well, some of these fish got a bit of problems. What happened there? I don't know. Alright, this filter was really not that dirty. It's really not that big of an issue. So, just get it up here again. Get it in. And all done. See, that's how quickly I can do one tank. How long did that take? Probably not even... Yeah, that was pretty quick. The Dutch are a tall race. That is quite true. Definitely. We are tall. I'm about 6'2", I am. So, for the Dutch, I'm not even that tall, but I'm still tall for the rest of, compared to the rest of the world. You're really tall. How are Dutch and German people so interestingly, I think Dutch used to be really small. They used to be really small, but then somehow they became one of the, I think they are the largest nation, like the tallest nation in the world. And then you got a few Scandinavian countries that come close. But yeah, I think they are the tallest. So, because I'm just on a little step here and I'm nearly touching the ceiling. Which is, yeah. Probably also make these tanks look quite small. Even though these tanks are not that small. Like, these are pretty decent sized tanks. They're about 70 liters each. Come on. Alright. Okay, I'm just checking that tank there is done. Or those rows of tanks. So I'm going to start filling them up. I'll be just over there. And then just close them up like so. Technically, if I just do it like this, it'll fill all of them up. So that's what I'll do. Just leave it like that, and it'll fill all of them up, and I'll be good. Whoops. Old farms are really small. Yeah, exactly. Like the old farms, and even like windmills and things like that, tiny doors. My shrimp actually had a little bit of vorticella, and half of my shrimp colony just rapidly disappeared. Did some salt tips and didn't 100% work. Then I did a daily water change, and that did. Yeah, exactly. Just the water change usually fixes all problems. Not even kidding you. It's one of the best remedies out there. Just some water changes. Because fresh water just helps. New minerals, new everything. Just trying to get this temperature down a bit. Of this water, there we go. Right, let's clean this glass then. Okay. This is always a bit annoying tank, this middle one, because I mean I could take the doors, like the sliding doors out, and then it will be way easier. Like then it would just be simple. But no, I like to keep it difficult for myself. Because otherwise it's not a challenge, is it? And we do like a good old challenge. So, you know. Right. I do have a little snail in here. A near-eyed snail, which does help a bit. But definitely doesn't cover everything. Which is a shame. But it's all good. Well, I think I have to get to the other side to actually do the other side. Because I can't get to it otherwise. It does seem that those are not filling up. I don't get why. Because that should... Maybe when the force comes in, then it'll fill up. And if it doesn't, well then it doesn't. Okay, we're good. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I was over here. Ow! See, I hit my head there. But hey, it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. Alright, give that a nice clean. And I'm afraid, so for tomorrow I got a fish order coming in, and I ordered autosinkless, but I think they're out of stock, which is unfortunate because I really wanted some autos in to help me with some cleaning. I should have never really sold, so I once sold too many, and by doing that I didn't have any left for myself, so yeah. That is a shame because otters are great. Like, they are the best algae eaters out there. There's no algae eater better than otters. And that's why I usually like to keep about 2 in every tank I have here. Just because they keep the tank clean. Now I do, like for example in this tank there is an otto, or even 2. And look, the tank is spotless. You know what? I might actually take that otto and move it to this tank. Because, yeah, I need them over here to help me out. So I might move him. And that way he also has something to eat, of course. So it makes sense. It's a win-win situation. So, let's see. Get that in there. And I can guarantee you it'll clean it up within an instant. It won't take him long, so Actually, let's add him in. Let's catch him out first. I can see he's in here. Oh, there's 2 in here, you see. I think we'll take both out. Because honestly, there's no food for them in there. So it's better that they move into a tank where there is food for them. And with the... Where's the other one gone? That's the only thing, they can disappear within seconds. I do not know. Oh, here he is. This one's just going to go in the tank next door, because that has some algae issues of its own. Did he go in? Oh yeah, he went in. Okay, good. So then they got something to eat, and my tanks get clean. That's what we want. Win-win situation. Right. That's all done. That's all done. Moving over to that tank then. Are there white skirt tetras in the first tank on the top left? No. No, so in here we got rummy nose tetras and dwarf gouramis. And some Siamese algae eaters, but that's what we got in there. So yeah. See, those tanks are filling up now, so that's easy. Don't have to pay as much attention. I don't know if you guys can hear the kids next door. They're screaming and crying. Well, that's what little kids do, don't they? So I hope it's not disturbing you too much. I don't know if you can even hear it at all, to be honest with you. You might not even be able to hear it. Which in that case, it's perfect. What time is it? 2:15. Okay, it's not... I was expecting it to be later, to be honest with you, but I only started at 1. So I guess, you know, that works out. Right, this is an empty shell. So out you go. And let's see. Night. So that top row is pretty much done now. That's still filling up, so that's good. And yeah. Just need to fill this RO up for my dad cleaning the, probably the glass, like the windows. And RO water is great because it doesn't leave any stains, water stains. Yeah? Okay. So that's nearly done. I still have to get this filter out. That's what I still have to do. Water, that's the thing. So just clean this filter out. And now, I think there's a auto in this tank as well, because you can really see the differences between which tank has an auto and which don't. Because those are just so much cleaner. But they'll clean up this in seconds. I'm not even kidding. Well, not seconds. But within a few days, that tank will be clean. Because there's like algae on the plant and a bit on the decoration in there. But that will be clean before you even know it. So that'll be good. That's what we got them for. Whoops. So I am just checking. Oh, let's check in a minute. There we go. All done and sorted. And we can also turn these heaters back on, because that's one thing I always forget, is turning the heaters back on. So yeah, it's one thing I always forget. Not even kidding you. Anyways, that's done. Let's see. My tank's full of baby worms or snails. Yikes. Didn't hear them scream until you told me. Also on all dead plant parts, that's annoying. Yeah, that is. JT working at Petco? Just kidding, tanks look great. It's funny how a lot of people say like, oh, is this Petco? Is this... But no, it's the same type of tanks, but there's a different person looking after them, which is me. A better person. So I always like to keep the tanks quite nice and clean, actually. So yeah. My mystery snail laid 4 clutches of eggs and all 4 of them hatched. I have hundreds of them. Nice. Cool. Will those fish eat blackbeard algae? Which ones? The Ottos? Ottos, not so much. If you want blackbeard algae, you want Siamese algae eaters. I have them in here. And they're absolutely great for that kind of thing. Let's see where they are. Are they here? Though these guys here, Siamese, not them. Them back there, Siamese algae eaters, they are great for blackbeard algae. So those are the ones you want. This is their name, Crossicylus oblongus, that's the one. That's what you want. So have a look if they got that in your local fish store or wherever you're buying them from. But those are the ones that will eat blackbeard algae like the best. So that row is done, right? Yeah, that row is done. Just checking. Well, is that straight? Doesn't seem straight, but I'm sure it's straight. So that's done. We'll move down then. We'll move down. Siamese algae eat their hands down best. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. They are the champions. And I can see this Ottocinglus already enjoying the algae, which is good. Exactly what we wanted. I'm going to start down here, the easier tanks. Yeah, see, I told you this tank got a Ottocinglus, and yes, it does. It's right on the glass, doing his job. And you can see, like, I can just tell by looking at the tanks, which tank have an auto and which don't. It's so obvious. Because the tank next to it doesn't. Well, now it does because I moved one into it. So it's just so obvious which tanks have them. And that's why I like to keep 2 in each tank. Usually I find then they keep on top of the job and there's enough food for them both. But unfortunately I don't have any, or not that many at the moment. I only have a couple, which I'm spreading out over my tanks. And I did order them to come in tomorrow, but I've already seen in the stock list that they weren't in stock for today. So that means they won't be in stock for tomorrow, which that sucks. So, yeah. That's great. Okay, let's clean this filter out then. Whoops. And I think, yeah, we'll drain all of these tanks as well. But I'll first wait for those others to fill, otherwise there's no point draining them if you can't fill them. You know? Because the draining only takes a couple of seconds. Like, actually, it doesn't take long. Okay, looking good. Let's get this back in then. Straight in there. We haven't cleaned the glass, but to be honest, I don't really need to, because everything's been done by the auto. But there is a bit of like the green, more like the green spot algae that's a bit more difficult to get off. That's the only thing that's left, but I'm quite happy with that, just to quickly scrub over those. And if that's all I have to do, I mean, that's great. I don't have any issues with that. You know? Alright, that looks good. That looks good. That looks great. Alright. Okay, those tanks are nearly full. So give them a little longer, but then they'll be full. How are the crayfish? Well, actually, I don't have any crayfish at the moment. Or I think I have, let's see, do I have one left? I think there might be one left. However, I sold pretty much all of them. There are new ones coming in tomorrow, though. Actually, let me have a look if there's one left or not. Did I sell all of them? I mean, I generally can't remember. I think I might have sold all of them. Because if there is one, it should be in here. So I might have sold all of them. Anyway, in that case, yeah. But there's more coming in tomorrow. I got 20 coming in tomorrow, which will be good. Right, so let's see, I just need to fill the last few bits up here, and then I'll be closing this up. So there we go. Runner shrimp also eat PBA, but it will take a lot of time. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Okay, so that's just filling up real quick. I guess for now, could just take that out a minute. There we go. Has everybody hit the like button? Hit that like if you haven't already. It's free, just double tap your screen. And that's all you have to do. That's all you have to do. One task. It's not too difficult, is it? Alright, anyways. This has a bit more algae, this tank does. Not a big deal, I can take care of it. That tank must be full by now. Discus are looking great, by the way. So that is good. Yeah, they're looking amazing. No worms, no nothing. So hopefully they'll just lay eggs. Don't eat the eggs, because that's the problem I've had before. Is the male was eating the eggs, which is unfortunate. I guess I could put one of those guards around them. I don't have one though. I don't know if I could make one. Do you guys, does anybody have like experience with those guards you put around like a breeding cone? So like for discus or angelfish or whatever. Does anybody have experience with those? If you do, let me know. And let me know what your experiences are. Can I like use any? Can I like use any metal mesh? Or does it have to be something specific? Because I guess it will rust, right? If I have just any kind of metal in there. So I don't know. Alright, 26 likes. Okay, okay. Right, let's have a look. That is full by now, I think. Let's check, but I think it's full. Yep, we are full. So let's close that up. Close this up. Et voila. Okay, so that is done. So we can close that. So that means we can start draining these tanks. Maybe let's first clean these and then we can start draining them, because like I said, draining takes a couple of seconds. Although actually let's start draining so I can start filling. Yeah, that makes more sense. I don't know why I'm saying wait, but let's do that then. Although I'm draining this now, so let's first just drain this. Don't drain the Cory out. We don't want that out. Also, I'm getting cardinal tetras in tomorrow, because I've had a lot of people just ask for them, and then I say, no, I got neons, and then they'll be like, yeah, but I want cardinals. So, you know, if people want cardinals, I'll order cardinals. So I ordered 30 cardinals, so not too many, but just a few. Now, we'll have to figure out in which tank they go in, because I don't want to put them in the same tank as the neons, of course. You know, makes sense. Don't want to do that. But where do I put them? That is the question. So I'm not too sure yet. Okay, looking good. So I'm going to set up the drainage system in a minute. Let's see. So down here I've got like a hose. This hose, not that one, that's a filling hose. This one, this drains. I'm just going to connect it there, and then it goes just out, and then we can drain. So I'll just get that set up a minute. You guys can just have a look at the fish. First issue is always getting this thing attached into this thing. Oh, quite easy this time. That's nice. And then we want to just get it out. Just like so. Open this up. Get it in the drain. And we are done. So then we are ready to drain this. So all I do then is go here, open the valve, and water starts rushing out to the drain. Simple as that, really. There we go. Okay, so we drained that, but we haven't cleaned the filter yet. So let's go ahead and do that. Now that will, it says it's filling, well, it's kind of finished, but it's not because it still has to drain this out, so that will still take a couple of seconds. But you do see, like, these tanks drain in seconds, like I told you. It does not take long. I can't remember, why do I have that piece of wood in there? That does not need to be in there. I will take that out, I think. Maybe I had plecos in here before. Can't remember though. Alright. Get this back set up. Yeah, let's take this piece of wood out, and we still have the Java fern for them. This piece of wood can go, I don't know, any other tank really. Let's put it in this tank, why not? There we go. Okay, so that's done. So I'll actually close this up now, start filling it up. Because why not? You know, if we can fill it up, then why not? The only thing is, because the door is kind of open, there's a lot of cold air coming in. It's the only annoying thing. Well, not a massive issue. It just gets a bit cooler here. Still have quite a few tanks to go though. How's the battery on the thing? 44% left. So, yeah, we're still alright. Okay. There we go. That seems better. Now this tank is pretty much algae free, like I said, because, well, we had the otters in here, which really does help. And yeah, I don't really need to do much here. I'll just drain a bit out for the sake of it, just so we can clean the filter. So that's the only reason. Here we go. So that's filling up. So that's good. If this is clean. Okay. That's all good again. Put this back in. And then we can start draining this tank as well. Or this row of tanks, I should say. There we go. So those are closed, those are draining. Can you show this cherry? Yep, I can. Cherry bulb, so they are in here. Tank's filling up though, those are the cherry bulbs there. There they are. But the tank's filling up, so. Right, so that's draining out. Look at this snail just sitting there. I think we'll move down here then. Get this done and over with, because then, you know, we're done. Which will be good. So let that drain. It's getting a bit cold. I will say that. Yeah, I can't do much. Well, maybe what will help is if I take this hose. Give me a second, I'll be right back. Right, there we go. And I can close that up, and then that should be less wind. The sky is blue. That was actually a long time. I know. The sky is blue today, which is kind of insane because yeah, it hasn't been blue for a long time. It's been grey for a long time. So yeah, that is good though. All right. Here we go then. So those will be filling up next. Let me close that up before I forget. That's all done. Then I'll start draining this tank out. Give this a bit of a clean. Again, this tank does have algae eaters in here. Not the autosynclus, but the Chinese algae eaters, which also do a good job, you know, just not as good as the autosynclus, I would say, but still a decent job. So it means the tank is still kind of algae free, which that's what we want. So I'll go around with the sponge once, but I don't have to do it that much, I don't think. And that tank up there is nearly full. By the way, for those who are wondering, tonight, I mean, I mentioned it in the start of the live, but maybe people have joined now. I will be going live tonight, but I'll be going live 2 hours earlier, since the darts are on and Michael van Gerwen is playing in the semi-final. And that's right at the time when I normally go live. So that's the only thing. We'll be live 2 hours earlier, so from 6 o'clock Dutch time, or Central European time, 6 p.m., which is, believe it or not, in 3 hours time. So we will have streamed quite a bit today, because 2 hours now, 2 hours later. So yeah. But it's good to stream, and it's fun, so it's all good. But yeah, 2 hours earlier, so I'm not sure if everybody will notice that or what, I don't know. I also don't know, maybe it's, in the end, we might find that it's a better time and that more people are able to join. And if that is the case, well then, I'll definitely look into maybe changing it. But that really depends on a lot of things, of course. Anyways, first of all, this is done. That is done. We're looking good here. All right. What's my favorite subject? Like in school or what? Also, this tank's nearly full, by the way. But you mean in school? I guess you mean school. I would say probably chemistry or biology, one of the two. I do like chemistry though. I'm quite good at it as well. So I would say, yeah, chemistry. I do like chemistry. I had an 8 for my my last test before the holidays, which I don't know what your guys' system is, but an 8 basically. So it's 8 out of 10. So based on that, I think you can understand that it's a pretty decent score. So yeah. Okay, let's see, move on. Move on, oh yeah. So that will be now filling up. And then, yeah. That's working. I don't want you, albino Corey. There we go. Yeah, actually, maybe that piece of wood I'll move down here, because I'm going to have those crayfish in here. Or I might move one of those coconut caves, actually, since the crayfish will enjoy that, and it gives them a place to hide. Because I do have another one of those coconut caves coming in. Also, I can see we have a fish in here that's not supposed to be in here, which is this neon. And there's a guppy in this tank, which is not supposed to be in there. Come on, guppy. Gupsies, come on. There we go. In you go. Alright, now we're sorted again. Ah, stretch. Okay, that's all done. Clean this filter out, and then we just got one tank more to go. And that is it. Why does that seem as that filter has less air going through it? Now I have had that issue before. Let me see if I can fix it in a minute. Okay. Right. Yeah, let's see if we can fix this one. I mean, it's still blowing at a decent rate, don't get me wrong. But I know it can do more. Seems to be more of like an issue. Whoops, don't do that. Oh, whoops. Yeah, that wasn't my... That was not my intention. But... might be for the better. And that way I can just clear this out. Sometimes this is the issue. Alright, let's try to get this back in. There we go. It seems to have helped a bit. Anyways, we'll just leave that for now. Yeah, that'll be fine. What was that? Oh, that was my screwdriver, of course. Alright. 2 hours earlier is better for me. I don't know about others, but I can comfortably watch your stream. Cool. Love maths and chemistry, nice. Kind of bad at biology, I love maths more. Plus I always had better marks for math than science. Nice. My crayfish only eats carrot and spinach and nothing else. Sometimes eats shrimp sticks. Really? Okay. Interesting. Alright, anyways, this is pretty much all done. All we have to do here is clean the glass a little bit, and then this tank will be finished. And then we can move on to the final tank. Now we would have streamed for nearly over 2 hours, or nearly 2 hours, but I think we'll reach over 2 hours if I'm honest with you, because we still have to drain and fill this tank, which does take a little bit of time. I mean, not massive amount of time, but still does. Right, that's nearly full, so let's get this final tank done. Here we go. Now this is the sick tank. These fish in here are, well, the rams at least, they have, I think they got ick or something that looks like ick. So yeah, hopefully we can get this sorted out. The other fish seem healthy though, so I don't know. I do not know what the issue is. I'll be quite honest with you. Take this filter out. I think that can use a good old clean. Yeah, definitely can. So funny to see the size difference between these larger penguin tetras and then the small ones. Small ones are so much smaller. It does show they can get quite big. But I've had them here for quite a while, you see. Right, our tank is full. Okay, this is clean. So get that back situated. Let's give the glass a little bit of a scrub. And then we'll be good though. There we go. There we go. Right. Let's drain it out then. That's always going to be the difficult part because, whoops, I can never get to this valve. It's really difficult to get to. So let's see. There we go. Right, that's draining. That's what we need. Good. That's all done. Once that's drained, we can fill that up, and then that's done. And then we've done quite a bit. I'm going to update the board already. Let's see, it's the second, of course. There we go. Finished. I can close that up, close that, open that because that's going to be filling in a minute. Once this is all drained, which it pretty much has, so let's start filling this thing up. Subscribe and like, thank you, I appreciate that. Oh, whoops, that's happening here. Yeah. Uh-oh. There we go, okay. We're good now. That was a bit too much. So I'm going to close this up a minute. Wish me luck because, like I said, it's playing difficult. Okay. Okay, successfully done. Without any leaks. Okay, that's good. So that's going to fill up. I'm just going to take the hose out. And then we'll be good. Here we go. Okay, I got my hose back. Let's see. Okay, that's situated nicely there. Okay, then that's done. So now we just need to fill it up. And then we'll be finished. Which is good. Okay, let's see. That's in there. That's filling up. Discus are doing good, it seems. Yeah, they're doing good with the change. That's awesome. Everything's looking great. Thank you for the $2 super chat. I appreciate that. Is it red is your name? Red. I appreciate that. Or could also be road red. I don't know. Or RD red. That's also a possibility. But I appreciate that $2 super chat. Thank you very much. Just call me Red, thank you. Okay, I will. See, we have another. So there's somebody else whose username is Red Laser. So I call him Red sometimes as well. But I can call it. Alright. Here we go. Okay, so we're just waiting for that to fill up. So yeah. If anybody has any questions in the meantime, let me know. I'll be happy to answer. Let's go to the Discus a minute. So, Discus are looking good. Hopefully they'll breed now without any issues. That would be nice. Yeah. And these guys as well. That's looking good. I guess we could clean the glass maybe. Also, is it lagging a bit? I don't know if it's lagging or not. Hopefully it's not. Yeah, let's clean the glass. I'm just going to use my towel here because sometimes that's just the best way to get some of these water stains off, is just go a bit like this. And then it usually does the trick. There he goes. There we are. Okay. Down here then. Oh, we can do one last thing, which is feed the fry, because they need a feeding. I guess I can clean a bit here as well. The old thing. And over here. All right. Looking good. Right. That's all done. That just needs to fill a little more. So this person asked, how many cherry bulbs do you recommend for 120? You can get at least 30, I would say. About 30 would be good, or 20, 30. Depends. If you want other fish as well. But 20, 30. Yeah, that'll be decent. What do you feed your fry? So, primarily baby brine shrimp, but it's dependent on, so these fish here, they can, I'll show you them. I am going to feed a bit of baby brine, not too much, just got a bit left here. So if we go over here, whoops, in that tank here I've got dwarf neon rainbow fish fry. So I'm just going to squirt some baby brine shrimp in. So there is a bit there for the bigger ones, but the smaller ones, they need the Hikari first bites. That's what I feed as fry powder, and that's what they get when they are, well, free swimming. So this stuff over here, Hikari first bites. It's pretty much a really good product, I find. And I find it small enough for even the smallest fry to eat. So any kind of fry, like I would say, these rainbow fish fry are pretty tiny. But I would say zebra Daniel fry are even smaller. Well, it depends. They're about the same size. But even those, like those are classed as small fry, they eat these first bites really well. Stuff like angelfish and things, they usually will take baby brine shrimp straight away. Depends sometimes. But these guys are doing really well. I can see them growing, which is great. Like this one here is getting massive. Absolutely massive. Seen that before, yeah. I kind of also want to take these mops out. I don't think there's any fry in here, is there? Because if there would be, they would get eaten straight away because the parents will just eat them. But I will check that in a bit. Anyways, our tank's nearly full now. Whoops, 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 whoops. Keep that there. So this tank's nearly full. We're at 29 likes, by the way. Can we make it 30 likes? That would be amazing if we can make it 30 likes. Because remember, I'll be live in 3 hours again with my weekly live stream, the Fantastic Thursday live stream. So come join that as well. If you haven't been before, come join, because we always do a quiz, have a good chat, Q&A, things like that. So come join that. It's always good fun. And the more people we have, the more fun it will be. At least that's usually the case. So yeah, come join that. That is in 3 hours' time. So get your reminder set 3 hours from now. And yeah. Okay, that's looking good. Once that's filled, we'll be done. And everything will be looking really nice and clean. Yeah, that's full. So I'm gonna stop filling that. And then close the valve. There we go. Right, there we go. And I'm gonna round off because we've been live for over 2 hours now, and like I said, I'll be live in 3 hours again. So yeah, it'd be nice if we can still get that one more like to hit 30 likes. That'd be awesome. So if you can still hit the like, hit the like. But anyways, I think that's it. Thank you guys for watching, for liking, subscribing, all that good stuff. Thank you for the donation, Red. I appreciate that. Yeah, that's all I got to say. Become a member if you want. The link is somewhere. I don't know, you can find it somewhere in the channel, in the description maybe. So you can become a member to see behind the scenes stuff. And I do member only videos as well, once a week. So yeah, join that if you want. But anyways, that's everything. I'll see you guys later in 3 hours time. So yeah, I hope to see many of you there. We hit 30 likes, that's awesome. Anyways, I'll see you guys later.